My name is Adaylia Borgmeier, and I'm from Madison Lake, Minnesota. I'm 15. I've gone to wheelchair camp for 3 years. My favorite activity at camp would probably be wakeboarding and water skiing. A little background on me is in 2019, I had a spinal stroke and leaving me paralyzed from the waist down. About a year later, one of my doctors recommended I go and try sled hockey down in Rochester. I did that for a couple of months, and then I met John Gunderson, and he got me into their track program. I've been doing that with them ever since and still doing hockey. Track is probably like my all-time favorite sport as of right now. I feel like it taught me to be really independent and kind of gave me like a purpose after my accident. It's my all-time favorite. I first got introduced to wheelchair sports camp because Profinium Bank sponsored me a year after my accident. And I think one of my favorite memories would probably be just since I'd only been in a wheelchair for so long, I never knew how independent and active you could be, and I think it was just great seeing all of that there. It really changed my whole perspective on the accident after that, and I really wanted to be independent because of it. One of my favorite memories was, I think it was my second year at camp, and one guy had made a joke about going off the dock on my wakeboard, and I decided to actually do it right after, and I got it, I think, on the second try. Well, camp is a lot of fun. One of the main challenges I had was after just a year of being in a wheelchair, I had to go and I was alone for the entire first week, and I think it was just challenging having to do everything on my own for an entire week straight. And I had a lot of support, and I think after that though, I never really wanted help again, and I continued to do everything on my own. Camp gave me an opportunity to learn and become a lot more independent. I think camp has really changed my approach on everyday life because I now believe that anything an able-bodied person can do that I can do myself. Right after my accident, I kind of thought that my life would change a lot, but camp has showed me that nothing really has to change. A piece of advice for anyone that's deciding on whether or not to come, just go. I was kind of contemplating it too, and after just the first few hours was my new favorite place. So I've never been more active than I am the week that I'm there. It's one of my favorite places after just being there for a couple of hours. There's a lot that goes into the camp, and we need volunteers and donors, and I think that it's a very rewarding and fun process. I'm friends with a lot of the volunteers myself, and I think they really enjoy it there, and I enjoy their company. Some things I've accomplished is just this December I went over to Thailand for a track meet, and I got 3 golds, 3 silvers. Same thing last year, same track meet, the World Ability Sports Games, and I got 4 golds, 2 silvers. And I'm currently recovering from surgery, but I hope to get back on the track as soon as possible and compete at the Paralympic trials. One of my biggest role models and supporters would be my older sister. I've always wanted to be just like her. She was captain of all 3 of her sports all throughout high school, and I've always just wanted to be just like her, so I've always tried my hardest in sports.